we were in this weird stage where it was like this, their new morning guy that they have over there now wasn't there yet, and Maxwell and I were pretty much all they had, and there was talks going around like it may no longer be WMMS.
Yes.
And then they came to us and said, well, dude, look, you guys are starting to kill it. We're,
Save the radio station.
Yeah, essentially.
And what do? They don't give me the premium reduction. I appeal for it the proper way with the company, with the parent company of WMMS. They refuse to give it to me because they apparently don't understand English. I have to go to the Department of Labor to force them to give me my insurance at an affordable rate so I can take my kid to the doctor. That's what they did.
It's red.
So quite frankly, when you listen to that radio station and you're out of work, that's what you support. That's what you support. You support people that do that. When you're sitting out of work and you can't find a job and you're on unemployment and you don't have enough money to pay your bills and you're filling out your food assistance paperwork, but you listen to WMMS, you're being a hypocrite because that's what you're supporting, because that's what they did to me. Because I filled out home loan modification paperwork to keep my house. My wife had just filled out the food assistance paperwork before we nailed this deal down. I'll bring it in and scan it and put it online. So there's your Cleveland institution.
Right.
Your institution that is Cleveland. It's Cleveland, we're MMS, we're Cleveland. We take former employees and don't let their kids go to the doctor and rake them over the coals. We make them have to file complaints with the Department of Labor to get health insurance for their children because we're Cleveland and we care about the community. That's why you shouldn't support the radio station. You should turn it off from here on out. Not to mention the fact that that radio station has changed lanes in the road so many times that the actual heritage radio station, the actual radio station in the city of Cleveland that best represents Cleveland is this radio station right here because they play the music that made MMS famous.
Ding.
And they've been playing the same music for what? Years. I know there was a brief period where they were doing the Kajagoogoo thing or something, but this is the station, not them. And that's the truth. That's the wizard behind the curtain. Is that you're dealing with a place that only cares about money. You're dealing with a place that still exists because of what Dan and I did. And even though they were upset at me and thought I was out of control and yada, 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 was so classless that they first went out and they made the public statement of, we want to make it clear, we wanted them here. Lie. Lie. You didn't want me there. You lied. So you lied to the listeners. And I would imagine when you had your salespeople call all the clients, you probably lied about that. I mean, I don't know, but I would imagine you didn't say, yeah, we decided we were out of the Maxwell show business, decided not to renew your favorite show's contract.
Right. You know that show that was, giving your business 19% returns on your investment? Yeah, we chose to do that.
Yeah.
That's not what they're going to say. They're going to make it look like it was our fault. Oh, and I love this. We wanted them to stay. Really? Is that why the day after we were gone, you were ripping down the logo in the studio and running down the hallway screaming, ding dong, it's over?
Yeah.
Thank God it's over. See, because you forgot that some of those people there we've known for 10 years, and those people were going to call and tell us stuff like that.
So is that who you guys want to support when you listen to that radio station? Because that's who you support. You want to support a company that is still in the business that they're in because of what Dan and I did? We propped that radio station up long enough for you to even bring Rover over.
And then once you had them,
you kicked us to the curb even though we were number one.
We don't need you anymore.
We were a number one radio show. Let me reiterate again because it's awesome. Men 25-54, adults 25-54, men 18-34, adults 18-34, men 18-49, number one across the board, killing Trevisano, making that company a ton of money. And you're going to boot me out, put me on Cobra, and then not give me the premium reduction that you're required by law to do? But you claim that you're Cleveland? Really? Because we just sat out of work for a year.
Doesn't get any more Cleveland than that.
Well, no, seriously, I know what it's like now. Which is why, and I haven't told you guys this, but one of the things I'm going to ask that everyone on the show do is once a month, a certain amount of time, we donate to a charity.
Absolutely.
Because there are people that are suffering, and I've suffered the last year. I get it. I've filled out paperwork that's like, how am I gonna pay for my house? I filled out food assistance paperwork going, how am I going to maintain this big fat gut? I did that.
I was going to say, a lot of people are emailing me saying, dude, he keeps talking about how he couldn't afford anything, but apparently food wasn't an issue.
Yeah. This is where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be right here. God bless the broken road. I work with the two people that I want to work with more than anything. I love you guys more than anything. So far, so good with everyone that we work with. We've been welcomed with open arms. This is a new chapter for us, being part of here, of this radio station, of this company, and I'm thrilled that we're here. My goal from now on is to move forward. We told you what happened. I want to be done with it. But remember, every time you flip on that station, you're supporting a station whose parent company break your boy. Dude, they didn't want me to be able to take my daughter to the doctor. Really?
Yeah, that's rough.
So there's a look, not to sound corny, but hey, there's an election tomorrow, but every time you turn your radio dial, you vote. So vote for WN.
CX.
All right? Let's take a real quick break. We're already behind, my God, again. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We are so excited that we're here. More Maxwell Show is coming up from WNCX.